AC road win of the season, and does this kind of show that when you've got all 8 guys healthy, unlike the situation at Raleigh or Tallahassee, that this might be a team that can steal a few on the road this year?
I don't know. I think our mentality was not conducive to even having a chance in Raleigh. And I think it's easy as a coach to justify that you didn't have a full roster in Tallahassee, but I think they may be one of the best teams in the country. So whether Dream played limited minutes or Seth didn't even take the trip, I think it's just a coach making an excuse. Entering today, there had been 50 ACC road games with a 30% winning clip. So I don't know if steal is the right adjective to use. I think it's more, we're just incredibly grateful. If you look at all of the numbers, whatever you want to study, it's a push. It's a push. And we're incredibly fortunate to win, because we could just as easily have been on the other side. So we're very grateful and we're thankful. But as it pertains to what's left over the next 6 ACC road games, I don't know that this would be a predictor.
How was the mentality today?
I thought it was much better. This is the first time we've played like this in my head coaching career anywhere. And I don't know if it was the right play, and I told our team that on Sunday when we began to try to figure out what would give us our best chance against Clemson on the road. But at the premium, like any other coach would say, energy, toughness, and talk has to precede any scouting report execution. And I thought that our energy and our toughness and talk was much better than the previous 2 road games. In many respects, I think it was better than it was Wednesday night against Georgia Tech. And so I thought the togetherness and the toughness was evident from start to finish. I thought you could feel, if you know what you're paying attention to, I thought you could feel our spirit.
You shot 16 of 17 at the free throw line in a tight game on the road. Have you seen your team that poised on the road before the season?
No, I thought our game at Michigan was a big win. They were beating us handily in the first half, and something clicked, and we decided we wanted to try a little harder. But as far as, I don't know what it was down the stretch, but I know it was pretty good. You could say, as a part of your story, that would be part of our win. But to be able to do it in that type of an environment against that sort of team, we needed all of them.
You guys fell behind by 2 there, 62-60, and then went on, I think, a 10-2 run to kind of retake the lead with the building going crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of put your trust in the players right there. How did you guys respond?
Yeah, I love our guys. I don't love them because they're good players. I just love who they are. And I think it's easy because I get to be in front of a microphone to talk like a coach. I don't know that that's really what it is. I think because the line is so thin, I don't even know that it's visible at times, And so the fight and the camaraderie of your group, of your organization, it has to be at an elite level just to have a chance. And they in the first ATO, the second half, they had 5 offensive rebounds and we had 3 turnovers. And none of that trends in a positive direction for the Hokies. But it was a push. It was a 9-9 ATO score because we shot 100% from the field. It bailed us out. And just like many of the other games, 2:41 to play versus Notre Dame at home, it's a tie. And we were down 19 in the first half. The Georgia Tech game, it's a push in the last ATO. I talked about it with the media earlier this week. I think as adults we say, the best way to learn and the best way to grow is to embrace adversity. I'm not sure that all of our guys know what embrace means. So we just say you have to hug it. And I think that you have to hug that it's 62-60 and the crowd's going crazy and they're fighting their guts out, and I thought that we were too. You just have to hug that. And you can't give it the Heisman and think it's going to go away. It's not going away. And I don't know that we'll have a chance in our next game, home or away. But if we do have a chance, our mentality towards the situation has to be, wow, this is going to be great. We're going to learn something from this. And that's hard to get everybody on the same page with that mentality because it's a lot of emotion going on.
Was Seth's play, especially in the second half, and down the stretch, the big three hits, there's a steal to kind of break things up there. I mean, is that something you see out of him
Well,
routinely?
I was saying this to our radio guy. He never knows what to ask, so I just have to carry the interview. I'm for our guys.
What did you like about your offensive execution tonight?
I didn't think, Berman, that we handled their change when they went 1-3-1. Man, those guys are picking you up at the half-court line, and that 1-3-1 is really wide. I thought we made some plays when we hit Zach over the top in the 1-3-1. I thought that was good. But typically, we're going to have more assists. But because of how they played defensively, it's going to be a low assist game because you're going to have to make difficult shots. Our turnover rate, it's still a little too high, but our OER was 1.17,